What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy new year. In today's video I'm going to share some of my tips, some of the tips that has helped me grow long hair, and these things will also help you or make a difference in your hair growth journey. In case you're new here and you're seeing for the first time, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like this video, share, and without wasting time, let's get straight into this video. So the first tip is getting a good hair routine or a good hair regimen. This may not sound as anything, but trust me, it makes a difference. Now I'm going to start with the wash day routine. I go through about 7 steps whenever I'm washing my hair. I have 7 steps to my wash day routine, and that is the reason why it looks like wash day is a whole lot of work. But these 7 steps has helped me reduce the amount of breakage, the amount of shedding I have every day during my wash day. So I'm going to start with the first step, which is pre-poo. Before, I didn't used to do pre-poo on my hair, but it got to a point where I made it a must. Like, I must do a pre-poo before I wash my hair. And pre-poo means pre-shampoo treatment. In case you don't know, you can use a lot of things as a pre-poo. You can use aloe vera as a pre-poo treatment. You can do your hot oil treatment and use that as a pre-poo. Now this pre-poo is going to help you detangle your hair first before you even enter the shower, and this is going to help you reduce the amount of breakage, the amount of hair you're going to lose during your wash day. Now I normally do my pre-poo like overnight, or do my pre-poo 1 hour or 2 hours before my wash day, before I actually start washing my hair. So I'm going to make a video on a pre-poo treatment. I think all these things I'm listing in this video, I'll make separate videos for them, or I'll make one full detailed wash day routine and show you guys all the steps and every single thing I DIY or use for my pre-poo. Now I think there are store-bought pre-poo treatments, but at the same time I normally do my own pre-poo treatment. I normally do DIY pre-poo treatment, and after the pre-poo, that's when I actually use my hair shampoo. No, after pre-poo treatment, you shampoo your hair, and shampooing your hair means I shampoo my scalp. I don't apply my shampoo all over my hair. I shampoo my scalp, and I use a moisturizing shampoo most of the time. I only clarify my scalp about once a month, or if I do too much, I'll do 2 times a month. So after that, the next step is to condition your hair. Now condition your hair, in this process you can detangle your hair again for the second time while the conditioner is in your hair, okay, while the conditioner is already applied to your hair. And look at the brushes I use. I either use this or this to detangle my hair when I am detangling my hair the second time. For the first time during the pre-poo treatment, sometimes I do finger detangling for the first time, and then the second time I use this brush or my white tooth comb to detangle my hair again for the second time. Now in this particular detangling process is going to be easier for you, and you're going to have less knots while you're detangling your hair with your conditioner in it. So after that, the next thing is to deep condition your hair, which is called a deep conditioning treatment. I realize a lot of us over here in Nigeria don't know the difference between deep conditioning and conditioning. They mix the both of them together, and they don't know that deep conditioning treatment is different and conditioning treatment is different. Like, conditioners and deep conditioners are 2 different products on its own. So now after conditioning your hair, you deep condition your hair, and then this is where you leave the conditioner for 1 hour, 30 minutes, as long as you want. But no, not as long as you want. I normally do 30 minutes before I wash it out. And in this process, you can use a heat cap, you can cover your hair with a plastic bag, and allow the deep conditioner to set in properly before you wash it out. Now most of the time I skip the conditioning process and just go straight to deep conditioning, and yeah, it doesn't really affect anything. So you can do all of them. You can skip the conditioner and deep condition your hair if you want as well, because I do that most of the time. Next thing I do is to air dry my hair. Now this air drying is not for everybody. If you know you can't successfully air dry your hair, then please do well to blow dry your hair with medium heat. There are a lot of videos on how to properly air dry your hair. I've become so used to air drying my hair that air drying my hair doesn't mean anything to me at this point. I either do a roller set, perm rod, or just leave my hair like that to air dry, and I've been okay. It's worked perfectly for me. But once in a while I blow dry my hair on medium heat, but honestly I air dry my hair like 95% of the time. I air dry my hair. And after air drying my hair, I go ahead to moisturize and seal my hair. So moisturizing and sealing your hair, you can do this before air drying, or you can do this after air drying, whichever way you want it. Or maybe when you let your hair air dry for about 50%, you can moisturize and seal. But most of the time you can also do it after your hair is completely dry, because during the week when my hair is dry, I still moisturize and seal my hair. So moisturizing and sealing your hair, you can use the LCO method, LOC method, whichever way you want. You can even use your hair growth butter or your leave-in conditioner and seal it with an oil. An oil, example of an oil you can use is olive oil, Jamaican black castor oil. So moisturizing and sealing is a must. Please, you can't expect your hair to grow properly without breaking if you don't moisturize your hair. I saw a lot of comments of, and people were saying that they don't use conditioners on their hair, they don't use deep conditioners on their hair, they don't even know what moisturizing and sealing is, and their hair is growing just fine. How is your hair surviving without moisture? I'm still trying to imagine that. I've not seen. So moisturizing your hair is a must if you want to have a healthy long hair. So after moisturizing and sealing, then you go ahead to put your hair in a protective style. There are a lot of protective styles you can do, but whatever style you want to do should be a style that will protect your ends. Like, you should be able to tuck your ends in to avoid too much manipulation, to avoid your hair brushing on rough surfaces and causing breakage and everything. Like, for example, this is part of a protective style. I don't carry this for a long time, so I can just tuck my hair in like this and just leave it like this. I don't put this down until probably like 3-4 days, because this will not last for a week. So about 3-4 days, once I come back from school or from wherever I go to, I just cover my hair. I use my you can use your scarf. Use your scarf to wrap this part of your hair and then cover your hair with a satin bonnet, and your hair will be just fine. You don't need to comb your hair, you don't need to detangle anything for few days, and this is going to help you retain a lot of length, because combing your hair constantly, brushing your hair constantly is going to cause too much friction, and your hair is going to be snapping off whenever you do that. But if you're the kind of person that keeps your hair straight, like if you're straightening your hair and you keep your hair straight, then I think you can get away with combing your hair every day. I don't know, because I've never done that. But for me, my hair is just in its natural state right now. It is not blow dried, it is not flat ironed. I normally leave my hair like this to avoid too much manipulation. So protective styles can be in braid form, cornrows, or hairstyles that are going to protect your hair and your ends. So you just choose whichever one you want to. And yeah, that's basically it. You can also do braid out or braid your hair with your normal hair, depending on your hair length, but you can do braid out. Doing braid outs, I love doing braid outs because I don't have to comb my hair for a whole week. Once I do my braid outs, I just wear my braid outs like that for at least a week without putting comb on my hair, and I love it so much. This is for my weekly treatment. This is what I do once every week. Now for the treatment I do within the week, like in between, before my wash day, I just normally do my dandruff treatment. Most times I leave it in. The first one is this mega growth dandruff treatment. This is very affordable, and it does the job, you guys. I'm going to recommend this product. Try this product if you have dandruff on your hair. It works almost immediately. So I use this dandruff treatment. You can leave it in, you can wash it out, but if I don't want to pour water on my hair during the week, I just apply it to my scalp, massage my scalp, and just leave it in like that. Then I moisturize and seal every other day. My hair is high, I have high porosity hair, so my hair dries out quickly. So I moisturize and seal my hair every other day. Once I notice my hair is dry, I moisturize and seal it right away. So I'm not going to say I moisturize every day or every 2 days. Sometimes I do once in 3 days, sometimes I do once in 2 days, and that's just the way it goes. So I'm going to say I moisturize and seal every other day, and I just apply my dandruff treatment to keep my dandruff in check. Now if you want to do an intense dandruff treatment, that's when I do like the onion juice treatment. That's or another treatment I do, but I tend to do that treatment once a month because number one, I cannot handle the smell of onion juice. I cannot handle the smell. I only do it just to keep my dandruff in check. And the second thing to do to actually grow your hair, to avoid your hair snapping, breaking, avoiding hair loss, is checking your hair products. Most times we don't know the hair products we all use contain protein. Like your leave-in conditioner contains protein, your conditioner contains protein, your shampoo, you're not even using a sulfate-free shampoo. Almost all the products you put on your hair daily contains protein, and too much protein overload can be harmful to your hair. In fact, it is harmful to your hair, not even can be. Protein overload is not good. Too much moisture, like too much moisture on your hair, is not even good. They all have the pros and cons. Before I get to the too much protein parts, there are two types of hair products that I use. One are the DIY hair products and the other one are the store-bought products. You can choose to stick with DIY hair products. You can choose to stick with store-bought products if you don't have the time to do DIYs. I do both of them because because I want to. I do both of them. And for the DIY products, I put some of them on my channel here. You can just scroll through and check the DIY products I have on my channel, or you can check other DIY products on YouTube. Now for the store-bought products, I also have quite a bunch of them. I have some store-bought products that I use. I just showed you guys my store-bought dandruff treatment, but it doesn't mean I don't have my DIY dandruff treatment that I also do. It is good to always check your hair products to know the kind of ingredients that are in your hair products. Some ingredients are bad for your hair when you overuse them. Just like I was saying, having too much protein overload. If all the products you're using contains protein, there is like a 90% chance you're going to have protein overload in due time because you use these things daily. And protein treatments are good for your hair, but they're not good to be used daily, not even weekly. I don't advise anybody doing protein treatment weekly. Talk more of using these products daily and weekly. It's going to be very bad for your hair. Now, how to know if your hair has protein overload is your hair is going to look stiff, dry. It is going to snap faster, like your hair snaps faster. Maybe when you comb your hair just snaps. When you draw your hair snaps quickly. Your hair becomes brittle, dry, looks stiff. It doesn't have any shine. I don't know how to explain this better, but whenever you see things like this, you just have to know that your hair has too much protein in it. And how to fix this problem is to use a clarifying shampoo to wash your hair, clarify your scalp, clarify your hair. Use a clarifying shampoo, deep condition your hair often, and make sure that the deep conditioning treatment you're using does not contain protein too inside. And make sure that the leave-in conditioner you are using does not contain protein as well. Avoid all those products that you've been using that contain protein in them. Now I am going to put a side note. Using products that contain protein or doing a protein treatment, it is not bad, but when you use these products daily, that's when it can be bad for your hair, because too much protein is bad for the hair. And also, don't forget to read labels. Whenever you buy a product, stay there and read the label. Read the ingredients. Check the ingredients that are inside the product you buy. I don't care if you're angry with me that I'm checking your products and checking the label. I normally do check labels, check ingredients whenever I'm buying any product. In case you don't know some of the ingredients that are protein, I'm going to list some of them that I know, the ones that I'm very familiar with. Anytime you see anything that hydrolyzed wheat protein, oat protein, rice protein, or soy protein, yes, whenever you see anything like this, just know that it is protein. Keratin as well, and collagen, hydrolyzed collagen, hydrolyzed keratin. I think these are some of the ingredients that you should look out for whenever you're buying your hair products. Then amino acids, like silk, wheat, all these things are actually protein. Like whenever you see these ingredients in your product, just know that that product contains protein. Yes, that's all I know for now. That's like the small knowledge I have of that particular part. Next thing is keeping up with your trims. I trim my hair maximum of 2 times in a year. and I think I am okay with it. And whenever I want to trim, I don't need to look back. I trim off anything that looks dead. Okay, I trim off everything that looks dead to me. I don't care if I have to chop my hair for chop about 2 or 1 inch of my hair. I do it. I don't hold on to length. That's one thing I don't really do. Once it's looking dead, I feel so uncomfortable and I chop it off. So I trim my hair about 2 times in a year. So you can trim your hair once a year or trim your hair after every relaxer. I get a relaxer 2 times a year, so it's natural for me to trim 2 times in a year. But this year I am going to relax my hair 3 times. Let me see if it's going to make any difference. I'm trying it out and hopefully I stick to that plan, because most of the time I just eventually do 2 times a year, but I'm going to try to do 3 times a year this year. And yeah, keep up with your trims. Even if your hair is natural, keep up with your trims, because most times you think your hair is healthy and full because it is in the natural state, it is shrinked, and you don't know how your ends are looking until you blow dry your ends and try to get a silk press, and when you realize that your hair has about 3 inches dead. So try to keep up with your trims, whether you're natural or relaxed. Now the final thing I'm going to second to the final thing I'm going to talk about is protective styling. So protective styling can be braids, cornrows, different any hairstyle that protects your ends can be called a protective style. So try and do protective styles more often. Honestly, it has helped me retain length. It helps me retain a lot of length because I don't manipulate my hair too much. And if you cannot carry long-term protective styles, please just do 1 month. Don't go and overdo it. Don't do past yourself. Do 1 month. If you can do 2 months, some people do as long as 4 months. I cannot relate. I can't carry a protective style for 4 months. So I normally do 1 month or a month and a half and I take it down. So yeah, that's it for the protective style. And the final thing is to have patience with your hair. You cannot expect to start using the product today and in 1 week time your hair will reach your waist or reach butt length. It is not possible, right? It's not possible. You have to give your hair time, patience, consistency. Some people will buy your products. For example, I sell a hair growth oil, and you buy it and use it for 1 week, and then you come and tell me it's not working for me, this is not working for me, or your hair is breaking, or you're losing hair, and you start deep conditioning your hair, or you do a protein treatment and it doesn't work right away, and you come back and start complaining, it doesn't work, your products don't work, your tips don't work. Give your hair time. Give your hair time. Be consistent with your hair routine. Do what you have to do and allow it to work. So that's the advice I'm going to give you. You cannot use any product in this world and expect your hair to reach butt length in 1 week. I don't know the kind of magic you're going to do, but it's not possible. Okay, so yeah, that's it for this video. I think I've spoken a lot. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will do more of these videos and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.